You're watching USA News Hub, your home for powerful stories, game-changing moments, and legends in the making. It's Sunday Night Hoops, and the Minnesota Timberwolves are on the hunt again. After crushing Utah in one of their best games of the season, Anthony Edwards and company hit the road to face the Sacramento Kings in a Western Conference showdown you won't want to miss. The Minnesota Timberwolves, now 5-4, travel to Sacramento to take on the Kings, 3-6, in what promises to be a fast-paced, high-energy matchup. Minnesota is coming off a blowout 137-97 win over the Utah Jazz on Friday, a statement victory that showed both their offensive firepower and their improving defense. Anthony Edwards was electric once again, leading the way with 37 points and 5 rebounds in just 26 minutes. Julius Randle notched his second triple-double of the season, dropping 19 points, 12 assists, and 10 rebounds, while Jaden McDaniels continued his two-way brilliance with 22 points and 7 boards. The Timberwolves currently rank 5th in offensive rating, 118.5, proving they can light up the scoreboard. However, defense remains their main focus, sitting at 22nd in defensive rating, 116.1. Head coach Chris Finch knows consistency on that end will be key. Friday's game was a good sign. Utah was held under 100 points, a rare feat this season, and Minnesota's team energy was off the charts. Randle said after the win, "That's what I love to see, all of us engaged, talking, active, in the gaps. We just gotta keep putting it together." Now, the question is, can the Wolves carry that same defensive fire into Sacramento? Let's look at tonight's injury updates. For Minnesota, questionable, Terrence Shannon Jr., left foot soreness. Out, Enrique Freeman, G-League two-way, and Rocco Zikarsky, G-League two-way. For Sacramento, questionable, Domantas Sabonis, left ribcage contusion. Out, Keegan Murray, left thumb, UCL recovery. Sabonis' status is the big story here. If he can't go, the Kings lose their main interior presence and playmaking hub. Uniform update for the style watchers. Timberwolves, black Classic Edition jerseys. Kings, white Association Edition jerseys. So expect a clean, old-school look on the court tonight. The Sacramento Kings enter tonight's contest with a 3-6 record, coming off a tough 132-101 home loss to the Oklahoma City Thunder on Friday. The Kings rank 23rd in offensive rating, 112.1, and 27th in defense, 118.1. Both areas they desperately need to tighten up if they want to compete in the West. Their offense is led by Zach LaVine, averaging 25.1 points per game on a blistering 51.9% shooting and nearly 40% from three. DeMar DeRozan follows closely with 20.7 points, while Domantas Sabonis continues to dominate the boards, averaging 14.5 points and 14.2 rebounds. Veteran additions Russell Westbrook and Dennis Schroeder bring energy and experience, while Malik Monk has been a revelation off the bench, scoring 16.3 points on over 55% shooting and a red-hot 52.9% from deep. Sacramento's rotation is expected to include DeRozan, Westbrook, Eubanks, Schroeder, LaVine, Akayawa, Raynaud, Clifford, Monk, Keon Ellis, and rookie Devin Carter. If Sabonis sits out, look for Drew Eubanks and Precious Akayawa to step up inside, while Westbrook and LaVine handle more of the offensive load. This game might come down to tempo and shot selection. Minnesota plays best when they control pace, pushing in transition off steals and rebounds while using Randle and Edwards as dual creators. Sacramento, on the other hand, loves to run. With Westbrook and LaVine attacking downhill, the Kings thrive on fast break buckets and corner threes. Expect a battle between Minnesota's length and athleticism versus Sacramento's speed and spacing. Defensively, the Wolves must keep DeRozan out of his mid-range comfort zone, while the Kings will try to contain Edwards, who's averaging 29.3 points per game over his last 3 outings. Keep an eye on a few key storylines tonight. Anthony Edwards versus Zach LaVine, 2 explosive scorers and highlight machines. Randle's playmaking, if he keeps facilitating like Friday, Minnesota's offense could hum again. Sabonis' status, his availability could completely swing the Kings' offensive rhythm. Bench battle, Malik Monk versus Nickeil Alexander-Walker might quietly decide this one. How to watch: TV, Bally Sports North, Timberwolves, NBC Sports California, Kings. Streaming, NBA League Pass or Team Apps. Radio, Timberwolves Radio Network / KHTK Sports 1140 AM. Tip-off, 9 p.m. Eastern / 8 p.m. Central / 7 p.m. Pacific. Minnesota enters hot, with Anthony Edwards playing like a superstar and the team clicking offensively. Sacramento, meanwhile, desperately needs a win to stop their slide and regain momentum at home. The Wolves bring their defensive intensity from Friday and limit turnovers. They could leave California with another statement win. But if Westbrook and Levine catch fire, the Kings crowd could make things interesting fast. One thing's for sure. Sunday night basketball doesn't get much better than this. So grab your popcorn, Wolves fans and Kings believers. Tip-off is just around the corner. For more NBA coverage, injury updates, and highlights, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Because in the NBA, every night tells a new story. Thanks for watching USA News Hub, where every game tells a story. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more stories that define sports.